So you're currently single, correct?
Yes.
When's the last time you went on a date?
The last time I went on a date was probably a week ago.
When's the last time you hooked up with somebody?
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
A fortnight?
A minute.
A fortnight?
Fortnight. It's been like a couple months probably.
14 days? Okay.
No, it's been a few fortnights. A few.
407 years ago.
I'm an angel.
Sorry.
What can I say?
Okay.
Fuck.
What about you over there?
Me?
Yeah.
My longest relationship was about 8 years.
Current relationship status?
Taken.
Okay.
I'm in a relationship.
Relationship. Okay. How long have you been dating?
A little over a year.
Okay. Got it.
But you're still just not looking for anything serious, right? Still just...
No, we're
think he's
boyfriend and
joking.
girlfriend.
Yeah, I was just joking.
Go ahead.
I got you.
That was a joke.
Sorry, I didn't get it.
My longest relationship was probably 2 years, but I was just recently in one that was 5 years on and off. So I don't know if the on and off shit makes 5 years, but that's kind of, yeah. I'll just say, you know what? I'll just say 2 years.
But you're currently single?
Yeah, I am
correct?
single. Yes.
Okay. How long have you been single?
About 2.5 months.
2.5 months?
Yes.
Okay. And you said your longest was a 2 year on and on
Well,
again, off again thing?
That was 5 years on and off.
Oh, excuse me. 5 years
Yes.
on and off. And is that the one that recently ended?
Yes.
Okay. Have you had a rebound?
No.
No
Oh,
rebounds?
a rebound guy? No. I mean, I'm at a really interesting point in my life. I'm just really steady and comfortable with being with myself. And I don't know, I'm not really
looking for anything. I'm just
enjoying life.
That's how you find the right person.
Yeah. I have no expectations. I'm just
Riding the
chilling.
wave.
Yeah. I'm just riding, man.
Amen.
Eric, can you
Going
pull
with
up the
the flow.
chat really quick? Hey guys, what are you guys getting an error when you're trying to donate through Streamlabs? Is there an error that's happening? Let me know in the chat. I'm just going to look at it here for a couple seconds and try to troubleshoot. I'll have to try to switch it over to YouTube. But I did get one that came through on Streamlabs, which is weird. Cheeks, I don't know if you're still in the chat. Did you get an error message?
Cheeks.
That's weird.
Mr. Cheeks. Are you with us?
Hold on.
Some of these comments are so interesting.
I know.
So I'm going to have you guys answer your current relationship status and longest relationship.
I'm currently single, and my longest relationship was 3 years.
Should we fill it in? Well, how was it? How were those 3 years?
The question, why did it end?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I could hardly remember. That was 2017 that it ended.
When was your last relationship?
Ended in January.
Why did that end?
I basically was not.
She couldn't lift enough?
No, that's not. I mean, to put it simply, I basically left. We competed at the same show, and I basically just left and didn't kind of watch her compete. Yeah.
Why'd you do
Why'd
that?
you do that?
Just a lot of things were happening within my work environment that led me to believe essentially that she was against me in a way, and instead of communicating that, I just kind of wanted to handle my own business.
And what did we learn through that experience?
Well,
Yeah.
Don't date a woman that lifts more than you.
you're right, and I'll admit that. It's a regret, but
Communication.
I also told her that we would talk about it on Sunday after, and I'm just let me do my own thing, and we can talk about it on Sunday.
That
which
is
was the day after
very
the show.
weird that there was a competition between you two. You don't hear that
No,
that
you weren't.
often.
No, we
Yeah.
weren't competing against
But you said
each
there was
other,
some
but
sort of competition. You felt like
Bodybuilding.
I competed in bodybuilding, and
Yeah.
she competed in bikini. We were at a show.
But it
that
got
we-
complicated, you said, because there was a competition thing.
That's
no,
the competition.
there
You're in
was
a bodybuilding
external
competition.
factors were playing into it, where it led me to believe that she was not on my side as my partner.
Wasn't supporting you properly?
No, it's more work related, and it was a he said, she said thing, and I was just like, I just want to not even think about this right now and just handle my own shit. So I was just like overly selfish, and then we tried to like work it out after, but then didn't really work it out after.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
The violin.
I am currently single, and the longest relationship was 3 years. So,
Did you ever test her poop? You test people's poop.
Ben does
I
like
wasn't-
heavy metal mineral analysis of
yeah, I'm
people.
not in that relationship, no. I wasn't into that yet, but very important microbiome of your partner. You don't want to be getting parasites from your partner, so.
Wait. Say that again.
But parasites.
Like, no, I'm joking. I test heavy metals in the body. But if your partner has
I need
parasites and you have
context.
sex with them, you're gonna transfer the parasites. So hookup culture very dangerous for your health.
Without condom.
And with condom,
And
kissing,
condom.
all of it.
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna get parasites.
Wow.
Head
I must
and
have
everything,
parasites.
yeah.
Gotta have-
What do
Oh.
Don't we
parasites
all
do?
have parasites?
Yeah, probably.
What if your partner
if
is
you have
vegan?
Crohn's disease, you got
Can you
parasites.
still get
Kate's got some
parasites?
hot takes.
Yeah, obviously.
Isn't it mostly from meat that you get parasites?
No.
No, it
External
can be from
factors as well?
everywhere, but it just depends on how
It's-
strong your body, like their
Can fight it.
It's
yeah.
a myth
Immune
that it's a myth that
system.
they just come from third world countries. Yeah, I mean it's like if your immune
Obviously.
system's deficient, you
Yeah.
don't have all your nutrients, you'll attract parasites. So.
Got you.
Oh, Asian
Learned something
good.
So
new
yeah,
today.
so you got a lot of people who are unhealthy in our world. You got hookup culture. Everyone's sharing nastiness.
Go to
so
Disneyland. You'll see a lot of unhealthy people.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yes.
Welcome to America,
we
though.
live in Disneyland.
I don't go to Disney.
Food's just getting worse over there. It used to be better. Now it's trash.
I am currently in a relationship. It's been about a year, and it's been my longest relationship.
Aw, that's cute.
And she's in the
26.
building. Can we get her over here?
I was sitting over there.
She's a hottie.
She's beautiful.
What about you?
I've never been in a relationship over a year. I think longest capped at like 8 or 9 months.
And why do you think that is?
I think
What are your flaws?
Grady's a lover. There's too much.
Yeah, I think it really just boils down to not being in a place where like with a lot of options available, I was like centered enough to like lock in. And now kind of got like a main thing. So she got me these pajamas and
Well, maintain.
rocking
Okay.
them. Yeah. But
I am
she lives in another
monogamous.
state, so like
What are those?
I would call them PJs, but I guess they
what's
could.
on the
Polar
pajamas?
bear.
Oh,
It's
it's
a
polar
polar
bears,
bear.
I think.
Yeah.
Or like really poorly drawn some other animal, but I think it's
Polar bears. The
very
most
likely
vicious
that the
bear.
artist was attempting at a polar bear.
Have you ever seen?
But
seen
again,
a polar bear, no.
could be a multitude of things. Could be a
Also.
really, really bad ant, you know?
You said you've never been in a relationship?
That was over like 8 or 9 months. I think that's usually
But you're a
where.
lover. He said, but you're like a lover.
Yeah.
So it was more of the girl that was like usually the problem, or like.
I wouldn't boil it down to that. I would say I'm largely problematic. I think it just boils down to like being able to recognize differences and like maybe the fact that you are one way at the beginning of a year and at the end of it you're not, and you're like, I'm not going to keep
You
being
jumped into
someone
it
that I'm
too
not
quickly,
in
you
order
think?
to like appease someone else. I think at a certain point you have to be spiritually selfish and
I love
Right.
that.
look out for
That's
yourself
true.
first. So
Yeah.
like, and honestly, it's just like a byproduct of being scatterbrained. I think like I'm just insane, and but you know,
That's
I feel like I'm
Cheers,
getting
cheers,
I'm
cheers.
getting in a good routine. I'm starting to figure it out. You know,
You're
doing cold
self-aware.
plunges. Yeah,
Very self-aware.
doing my
That's starting
saunas.
cold plunges.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah,
stare at me?
Thinking straight, huh?
We,
How wild did I know that?
We did them on the way here. We stopped by Diplo's house on the way up and did a 34-degree cold plunge.
Nice.
So shouts
old
out
Wes.
Diplo. Thank you for the cold plunge. Sorry for
Shout
getting
out
your
to
floor
Diplo.
wet.
We're finally friends again.
Gang.
Again?
Yeah.
What?
We just recently met at a wedding. Won't go into detail, but
Okay.
we're friends again.
You guys previously hooked up?
No, we have never hooked up. No.
Allegedly. Okay.
Only
no,
person
we
in
have
LA.
never hooked
Literally, I
up.
was gonna say shockingly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Didn't you have 7 girlfriends?
No, I did not have
Who's the
7.
7 girlfriends? Is that?
No, that was you.
Okay,
You
it
told me
wasn't-
that you had 7
I
girlfriends.
did not have 7 girlfriends. It was no.
Alright.
It was an interesting situation. I was in an open relationship with a girl. My parents had just gotten divorced. I was probably in like a pretty low point, and so I was just like kind of open to whatever. And
How
I
old
was
were you when this happened?
it's like 23, 24, and what does that look? What is that?
Just
You're just
interesting that
analyzing?
You handled a breakup in your grown age that way. I just wouldn't
For
expect
sure.
that.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of other shit going on, but like, I also, it's just like I met a dope girl and she happened to be bi. We're in an open relationship. One thing led to another. Met one girl that wanted to have 3-ways, met another one, and it just kind of like compounded into this like
the
super
math.
group of girls that all wanted.
How did you feel in that moment?
It at a certain point, it just felt normal. You know, it was just like
Imagine if a
Was
girl
it
said
Regular
that.
situation.
Imagine the comments if a girl said that.
that'd be crazy.
She
I know,
do.
right?
Hello.
but
I'm here.
but no, it was
Grady, I think the way you explained it to me the first time was that you
Oh,
you were
God.
dating a girl, and then it turned out she was dating the same girl that you were also dating.
No. It's not like that. No. So basically, one of the girls that I like took out while I was dating this chick was going on a date with a girl that I had just hooked up with, and I was like, and she was like, I want to go hook up with this girl, but I'm too nervous to do it on my own. Will you come? And I'm like, absolutely. And so I was sort of like, the liaison for their like sexuality opening, you know, and so that sort of like blossomed into a much.
So she'd
greater.
never been with a girl.
And
She'd never been with a girl. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you get out of all of that?
I guess like
Slowly
a volcano
fizzled
eruption.
away.
Yeah, just one beautiful final goodbye, and I waved my way back to Los Angeles and never looked back.
I want to make a comment too on this. And not that it matters a ton, but I mean, maybe people watching see Grady in a onesie and might make some judgments. But Grady dates and is typically friends with some of the most beauul women I've ever seen.
Wow, that's so great.
I don't know what it is about Grady, but
What do you mean you don't know what it is? Look at me.
He's like, I don't know why.
It's-
no,
That kinda felt like it did.
We were in Croatia this summer, and he like showed up with this like 6-foot like New York runway model. Like I was just like, it doesn't compute sometimes. So that it could be it. Maybe
It's got to be more than that.
you know, I don't know.
It's all about the personality.
Oh, man, he just seems like a genuine
all
dude.
about the
Like, he seems
inside.
like a cool, chill, genuine,
Girls like to laugh.
What's your
Yeah.
zodiac
grounded
sign?
guy.
You're Libra?
Yeah.
I'm a
For you, I'm a
Libra.
Libra. It's,
See, that's why.
yeah.
That's why.
Oh, why you didn't ask like a zodiac sign?
What?
It's like, no, I mean, why you didn't ask like everybody's zodiac sign?
Because he's not crazy.
We're all connected to the stars.
I believe
Zodiacs
it. I
matter.
believe it. I think we're celestial beings for sure. I think that a lot of people put too much on it. You know, I think a lot of people use it as
It
a
might
crutch.
be
They
because
go,
you don't know enough about it.
sure, or you know too much, right? Like I think a lot of people will use it as a crutch and say, well, you know, I'm only an asshole on Wednesdays because the star said so, and it's like,
Cancers are
no, you're
abusive.
just being an asshole on a Wednesday, and maybe take accountability. You know, I think
There's a
Maybe it is
line.
real.
I think people like in this day and age have a lot of trouble with taking accountability,
So
and that's just the bottom line.
Your natal chart is basically your blueprint. However, you get to do whatever you want with that blueprint. So you don't have to be what your
Exactly.
blueprint
That's how I
is.
feel.
Yeah.
I felt very aligned with a lot of the stuff I've read. I've gone to shamans. I've done a lot of that stuff. I mean, like I try
chakras are
to,
aligned.
yeah. I mean, I try to stay tapped in. I don't do drugs, but I do a lot of mushrooms. I always try to like keep myself in check spiritually, and I've definitely felt a lot of times like really seen by stuff that I read with astrology, and I think there's power to it. I just think, just like with anything else, you got to realize that you're the one in the driver's seat. And
It's like the
you know,
same with the religion. You can use that like, oh, like my dad or my daughter, he said like one time, I'm like, I need some money. It's on some point we was talking and he was helping sometimes financially. So I was like, I need some money for like for my daughter for like clothes, and he's like, what do you gonna send something or not? He's like, oh, you know, Allah doesn't give me money on bad
Ryan's over
months,
here
and I'm
fuming.
like,
I can see your red flames coming out of your head.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I need to get caught up on some of the chats.